So I'm here to welcome you to a place we call Sunset Ranch, and we've called it that place informally for 20 years. And but more than just being a name, or today being a wedding venue, this has been our home for 20 years, and really we're welcoming you to our life, because everything that has gone on this property for 20 years represents a kid who started. He was 4 years old when we moved here, and he's 25 years old and married now. And so as an example, when we saw that incredible place where they got married, and it was an incredible ceremony, and Tyler, it was freaking awesome, and I thank you for that. Wherever you are, there you are, bud. That was great. To me, that area down there is all memories. Where we came in that gate was the first time I saw my kid ride a motorcycle. First time I saw him really ride horses was down there. First time I saw, where's Dawn at? One of the toughest guys I know, tear up because we had to bury a 10-year-old kid's horse down there. So it's not just today, it's 20 years. This shop building, which looks as best as it's ever looked since the day it was built. Thank you, Lisa. Let's the credit where credit is due. I told Lisa, I said, I'll dig you a hole, you fill it. And that's what we did. And she did an incredible job in here. And I never would have imagined that this place would look like that, because most times it can be a place of dirt and grit and frustration and cuss words and beer. And but you know, when I look around, I think what an incredible dining room for 100 and something people that are sitting down and having a great time. And yet on the same level, I look and I see right back there where you see that old wagon wheel, which belonged to my granddad. There was a basketball hoop up there till last week, and I played basketball with Wade when he was probably 6 years old in this shop. And we worked on projects. Right over here, we built a Jeep, basically from the ground up. Somewhere in the same area, we took a 4Runner that he bought from my dad, turned it into a hell of a vehicle. Right back there where that room is right there, we almost set the whole building on fire one time with a little bit of grinder, and we had a little mix of brake parts cleaner and gasoline, I think, and the grinder landed in there. Thank God I had one of these fire extinguishers wherever they ended up. So for me, it's all of this is memories. This is my life. And Des and I are unbelievably happy to have you guys come into our life for today and to be here and share in this and the experience and the space and everything else with it. So I just want to thank you all for coming and welcome you. And I'm going to turn you over to Kurt Nielsen, who's going to say some pretty nice things, I think. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Will. Wow, that's going to be hard to follow up. Well, first of all, wow. Jeez, look at this place. It's amazing. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kurt Nielsen, and I am Wade Corbett's father-in-law. It's real now. My wife Lisa and I would like to welcome you all here. Thank you all for coming. I'm first going to start though with the grandparents. There's 6 of you here tonight, and that's great. You guys are the inspiration, the pioneers in this marriage thing. Great example for Will and Kyla, and I can't read my notes. And I also think all of us need to give a big thank you to Will and Des for, this is their home. They've opened it up to us, turning this into this room that it is tonight. With the help of Lisa, this is her vision, and with a lot of help from a lot of friends, just to have this for us tonight is amazing. If you could have seen the inside of this shop 4 or 5 weeks ago, you would have said, you're crazy. Yeah, well, probably starting Monday, yeah. We just like to thank everyone for coming, making the effort to come here. I know a lot of you traveled great distances to be here. I think the record is, though, correct me if I'm wrong, my cousin Lars, his wife Annie, his little sister Lena, and her husband Paul have come all the way from Copenhagen, Denmark, to be here tonight. So thank you for the effort. We have a lot of other people that travel great distances. Oh, we have Max from all the way from Boston. Thank you, Max. He came with Lindsay, who also came from Boston, but she doesn't really count because she's Kyla's sister and she'd be here anyway. But thanks for making the effort. We have people from all over California. Clarkson's from LA, Mercedes from Orange County, Harold and Hari from Los Angeles, Pooja and Rohith, also from the Bay Area. Thank you, guys. My sister Chris, her husband Russ, and their daughters, the cousins that came from Portland, Oregon, and San Diego. And then also Santa Cruz is very well represented. Ben Lomond, especially, the Rudy clan, Gordon, Alex, the Pavlinas, and thank you. I'm getting there. Also Molly, yeah, from Ben Lomond. Molly, thank you for being here. We love you. We're so glad you're here. The Coakleys from Napa, Tyler, Becky. Tyler, thank you for marrying our daughter. It was awesome. Tyler got ordained online. And so if anybody in the wedding party at all, anybody feels like tying the knot, anybody needs wedding advice or spiritual guidance, Tyler is your guy. Thank you for reminding me. Excuse me. Much better. And to Wade's family, side of his family, many of you we know, but a lot of you we don't. We welcome you and thank you for being here. Lastly, to our Nevada County friends and family. This is from both Lisa and I, and we really mean this. We're including Noni and Pop and Uncle Bob and many others, but thank you guys for helping us raise Kyla. And thank you for helping us raise all 3 of our daughters. They would not be the kids they are, or the people they are today if it wasn't for all of your help and love and support. And thank you guys so much for that. Which brings us to the point of all this, which is Kyla and Wade. Kyla, you are beautiful today. I remember a year and a half ago when Wade did his sneak attack on Matt's pier, when he took you to the end of the pier, surprised you, got down on his knee and proposed to you. And I said later that day that was one of the happiest days of my life. Well, today, this is way happier than that day. Driving you down in the truck, walking you down the aisle, looking at you here tonight, this is absolutely one of the happiest moments of my life, and I'm sure Lisa will agree with me. Wade, welcome to the tribe. I don't really have the right word, but Lisa and I are so comfortable is not the right word. We are so glad that it's you sitting there next to Kyla as her husband. And we felt that way for a long time. Somebody that's hardworking as you are, self-reliant, it's fun to hang out with. Someone as open-minded as you. You're just as comfortable in a nice restaurant as you are at a campfire, which is a good thing. And that's also a testament to your parents. Liz luck, right? And then just some words about being married. This is, I've thought about this for a while, but I just can say one thing to you. Marriage is not for wimps. Seriously, it's harder than it looks. It'll make you look inside yourself and look at things that are that you don't necessarily want to look at, and they're way outside of your comfort zone. And then you'll have to be willing to change those things within yourself. It will challenge you in ways no other relationship possibly ever will. But if you worship, not worship it, but if you honor that and think about it, it will be endlessly bountiful to you. It'll just be endlessly bountiful. You will never stop receiving from that relationship. You just need to remember, I think, what brought both of you here today, right now, at this table tonight, what it was that made you fall in love in the first place. If you remember that, you're going to be okay. And with that, Lise, you want to join me? You want to say it?
To Kyla and Wade, congratulations.
Honored to be up here tonight, so just like to thank all of you guys for coming out. I know some of you made quite a trek to get out here, so, and like to thank everyone that, I'm not going to list names because there's a lot of names of everyone that made this place what it is tonight, but it's incredible. It's fit for a queen. If you guys know Kyla, you know that she is a queen. So, and speaking of, she's beautiful. Why don't we get a round of applause for the bride tonight? Well, everything looks great, so thanks everyone for coming out, and thank you everyone that was involved in putting it all together. Kind of surprised Wade made it out of the gym long enough to get hitched, but he looks pretty good too, so why don't we get a round of applause for the groom here. When we were getting down set up, I don't know who it was a younger child walked by and they said, he looks like a gunslinger to their parents, and I think that's the look that Wade was going for tonight. So I've known Wade and Kyla pretty much since the beginning. I've got to watch their relationship blossom slowly over the last quite a few years, but I think the whole time it was pretty apparent to everyone around they were meant to be together. So just really glad you guys are here tonight, and I'm going to refer to my notes here, see what else I got. That's about it. I'm going to cut it short because the other speeches were a tough act to follow. I did look up a quote kind of to end it, and I don't have a lot of good relationship advice because I'm not married myself, but I found this online and thought it was pretty fitting. Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. I think that kind of fit nicely with what Tyler had to say in the altar today as well. So I'd like to propose a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Corbett as they ride off in the sunset together. I'm going to pass the mic over to Evan Nielsen, Kyla's sister, for her maid of honor speech. Here, do you want this?
I wrote a book. What? It's on. I know, I'm fine. Hold on. All right. Hey guys. I am Evan. What? I am Kyla and Wade's little sister. A few weeks ago, I was going through a box of my old belongings at my parents' house, and I came across one of Kyla's old journals. And me, being the nosy sister I am, read it. And I'm going to read it to you guys. My favorite page. So it was for school, and she wrote in it when she was 12. And her teacher wrote the prompt, and Kyla replied. 4 prompts, and here they are. What is the most important thing in life? Family and friends. What makes someone special? Them and their individuality. Yes. Sorry, okay. What does it mean to be happy? And Kyla said to be content. And then, how do you know if you are in love? And Kyla wrote, you just do, but I do not know because I have never been in love. Or when the person walks in the room and you fall off your seat. Or if the person is Brad Pitt. So, seeing as Kyla doesn't have Brad, Wade will have to do. But fortunately, Wade's individuality is what makes Kyla content. I will always remember the moment that Kyla and Wade first met. Kyla was away at college at Davis, and Wade, my mom, and I were sitting in our living room one night, and the door flew open and Kyla yelled, "Surprise!" She was home for the weekend, and she tripped over something that was in her arms and landed right in Wade's lap. Just by accident. I think that both my mom and I can tell you that spark at that very moment was undeniable. Ever since we were teeny girls, Kyla was always the princess. I remember a game that we would play with Krista and Angela that we called All Witches Beware. Krista and I were, of course, the trolls. Lindsay and Angela were the witches that had to keep the trolls away from Princess Kyla. Not much has changed since that day, except for now, Princess Kyla has found her Prince Charming. My bond with my middle sister was solidified at a very young age by countless days at the barn, riding horses, cleaning stalls, learning a work ethic, and building character. Living with you two the last month has been so incredibly fun. Not a single day has gone by that there hasn't been at least 10 memorable moments. Whether it be Wade waking me up at 7 a.m. to ask if I drank the apple juice, or Wade saying, "How have we not painted Snap's nails yet? Get the hot pink." Snap being the dog. But my very, very favorite is falling asleep to the sound of Kyla uncontrollably giggling. It makes me so happy that the two of you are so weird. It's seriously special. It's not my heartbeat. I don't know what that is, but that's not what it is. Okay. Kyla, you are the only person that can make me laugh hysterically, ridiculously hard, and make me ridiculously frustrated all in the same minute. Today you are, without a doubt, the most beautiful bride on this entire earth. Wade, while you and I do not have the childhood memories and bonds that Kyla and I do, you have become my brother in more ways than I ever thought possible. I can say anything in the entire world to you and know that it will most likely be hilarious. But most importantly, it is so clear to me by the way that you look at my sister that you will always cherish her, you will always be true to her, and you will always love her with your whole heart. I can't wait to watch your love story unfold.
Hello. Hello. That's probably my heartbeat. I don't. Why is it the heart? Very intimate. Guys are all close to my heart. So, do you want to talk first?
No, you go.
No, you.
No. I just want to thank everybody for coming and making this wedding the amazing celebration that it has been, and I want to thank Lisa for making her vision happen with the shop and the house, the property, everything. It was amazing. Sorry. And I want to thank my parents for opening up their home for the wedding, for all of the amazing guests. And I also want to wish my great uncle Dave a happy 75th birthday today.
Okay. It's my turn. Okay. So, first of all, thank you all for being here. And there's like so many things that I could say, and I could go on and on and on, but planning a wedding, you learn things about yourself and other people that you never thought you'd ever learn. And it's life-changing, and it's frustrating and amazing, and then it's all here. And that's the most incredible thing. And I just need to figure out a way to soak it in. Like, I want to keep it inside of me because tomorrow it'll be gone.
That's his job.
I know. But yeah. I want to thank my in-laws for making this space for my mom to come in and turn it into this. And it's more than just making this space. They did so much, and the support and love from them has been incredible. But my mommy, and my daddy, but my mommy, who we didn't think was going to be here 5 years ago. And so that you are here and then you did this is the biggest gift in the world. So thank you. And to all of her friends that not only helped her live, but then helped her do this is, I know, I don't know how to make it stop. It's pretty, just amazing. So thank you, Mom. Thanks for living.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many men like kisses seem to cool the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel you feel that way too, that's when I fall in love with you. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel you feel that way too, that's when I'll fall in love with you. Yeah, guys, thank you. Nice big kiss again, another big kiss, come on. Of the bride and groom out to the next board for this next song. The bride and groom